Kelly. How are you today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank
Good.
you. It's a pleasure to be able to have an interview with you
Oh,
and ask
thank
you
you.
some questions.
Yeah, sure.
So I'd like to know, I've heard that you participate from the Capillary Reef class and trip this time. I'd like to know, what is the purpose of having this class at Capillary Reef?
So the main purpose of having the class at Capitol Reef is, well, there's several purposes, and there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of research that shows that getting out and learning anything and being physically active can help the learning process. But specifically for language learning, to go to Capitol Reef allows us to engage with realistic academic language, particularly related to biology and geology. And so, just as an example, some of the classes that are frequently difficult for our ESL international students and resident students is due to the large amount of scientific vocabulary, and especially the large amount of reading that biology and geology require. And so, and astronomy actually is another class that is frequently difficult for our students. If you speak Spanish, you might have a little bit of an advantage, or French or Portuguese, for example. You might have an advantage just because of the similarity of Latin to those languages, right? And the roots that we all share. But if you speak a language like Chinese or Korean or Japanese, you're going to have a disadvantage in terms of learning the vocabulary. And so that gives us an opportunity to not only work with language in realistic contexts where we can apply the language to something real, but it also helps students get a head start on some of that vocabulary study that they might have to take or probably will have to take in general education courses. So those are the main benefits. The final benefit is just what we call the affective benefit of going and having 4 days together where the students and the teachers are all practicing English and experiencing something a little different than the classroom. So friendships are forged. Of course, being in a place like Capitol Reef in Utah's famous Red Rock country is probably one of the other main benefits that's just a nice part of having the field station available to us.